Wait. Mic's working, okay. Veto tube needs to be reminded which microphone to use. You're breaking the illusion, man. Eh. There we go. Hello. Welcome in, Zium. You missed a heck of a crowd control stream. I think you would have had a lot of fun spending your coins on stuff. It's too bad you couldn't be there. Oh. But we're gonna do this Metroid fan project tonight. As soon as my controller starts working, which it's not. I set this up yesterday. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's just I just wish you were there. You know, no obligations or anything, obviously. You get your rest when you need it. Why is my controller not being detected? Alright, I'm using a Super Nintendo controller for this, because it supports more than 2 buttons, believe it or not. But this is Metroid Planets. It is essentially a remake of Metroid ONE with... Yeah. Just put on fresh, warm clothes and pass out. I've been there. So cozy. But it's essentially a remake, but it has some extra features too, and we're gonna look at those real quick before I get into the actual meat of the game. So Enigma is a planet where you build a world out of fan-made rooms. So somebody, let's see if I can find the world creator. Maybe I can make one. Yeah, okay. Oh, right, my mouse is still being captured. OBS won't stop capturing my mouse for some reason. Gotta remember to move that. Let's not ask for help. Alright, so and basically you do this. It's mouse controls. You can throw down some terrain. You can paint it. Yep, Super Metroid Maker. Well, it's Metroid ONE Maker, really. But you can make these rooms, and then people will tag them. Well, I'm not actually sure how this part works, but basically, the game will know if it's like a Norfair room, let's say. And when you start a Metroid Enigma world with a world pack downloaded, it will randomly choose Norfair rooms and populate your map with them. So people just make their own maps here. How do I put enemies in? I don't know how to do this. But basically, you've got this. It's Mario Maker, Metroid Maker, what have you. And you'll make these. Enemies. Zoomers. Where are the gamers? Playtest. There must be at least one door. Alright. Alright. But you get the picture. They're maps. They're not maps, they're rooms. Yeah, they make individual rooms, and then it populates your map with the rooms that people made. It's pretty neat. Yeah, I've seen like kind of a demonstration of it, but I didn't know all the terminology or anything, so it kind of went over my head. But you play Enigma, and you can populate your world with these, and it'll just generate a new world with custom-made maps. And you can just do that as many times as you want. It's all randomized, and you can like decide how big your world is, how many bosses you get. Planet Novus isn't working right now. It's basically, well, as it says, a world loosely based on the original, expanded map, extra bosses. But tonight we're just going to play the original. You can get space dollars to unlock stuff. Wait, there's randomized, there's extra stuff that you can randomize in. There's a new mode. It's all very cool. Very, very cool stuff. Very, like, a huge love letter to Metroid ONE. Hey, also, hey, well, welcome in, Imp Boy. What's going on? But yeah, as you can see, immediately, new animations. You actually have to play this to understand how much smoother this is than the original. It feels great immediately. Like, I was actually stunned by how good it felt, like, right off the bat. So we're just gonna play Metroid ONE, but better. And that's the objective tonight, just enjoying the game. I think when I replay this... Zebeth is an afterthought now, yeah. I mean, that's fair. Everyone's played Metroid ONE if they, you know, had any interest in it to begin with, right? I haven't played Metroid ONE in so long. It was kind of like a checklist thing more so than a thing I actually enjoyed. So I'm pretty looking forward to this, honestly. Like, one of the barriers to entry to Metroid ONE is that, like, you start the game and you start with 30 energy, and then you have to grind energy, and then if you die, you start again with 30 energy, and it's... And, like, I don't think you get missile refills or anything. It's very annoying. It makes... When you die, it makes you want to quit playing and not try again. But this game doesn't do that, and it plays buttery smooth. So I'm actually really looking forward to this playthrough. I hadn't planned on playing any of the Enigma stuff, but I might... It just sort of depends if I have like a slow day where I don't have a stream planned. I'm really curious about, I already forgot the name of it, the second planet, the slightly different Metroid ONE that they claim it is. It's been way too long since I played this. I need missiles before I can make progress, and I don't remember where to go. That's okay, we have a map in this version. There's no map in the original, so this is terrific. The map's also customizable in... I don't know if it's customizable in Zebeth. It is customizable in Enigma. You can, like, determine, like, how in-depth you want the map to be, if you want it to even auto-map at all. There's a cool feature in Enigma that lets you, like, instead of a map room that just downloads a map, you find, like, a scanner room, and you can pick a big rectangle on the map to scan, and it'll reveal kind of what's there in gray. And then it, like, colors in as you travel it. It's all very, very cool stuff. I think that's as far as we can get this way. If I find the energy tank, I've gone the wrong way, I know that. Need missiles. More of a circle. Yeah, fair enough. It's a shape, and you plop it down, and it scans, and it's really rad. It's a really rad feature to navigate a randomizer with. Yeah, I've always been more of a fan of Prime than the 2D games. Just mostly because that's where I entered the series. But, you know, with, like, Dread, which I still haven't played, The next update is mostly on the generator. Well, there's only so much you can do with the original game. Oh, thanks for the follow. Raindrop VT. A VTuber has followed me. Welcome in. Metroid Fusion's good. I didn't say I didn't like the 2D games. I've just always been more keen on the Prime series, just because that's where I got into it. I have played, I think, all of them at least once. Metroid 2 was super interesting. It's like, this is a Game Boy game. Samus takes up 2/3 of the screen. Here we go. Kill all Metroids, I guess. Yeah, Metroid Fusion's great. I love Metroid Fusion. I'm already lost. This is the worst. I always go to the wrong place. Whoa, thanks for the subscription. Aw, Zium, you didn't have to do that. You're always here. You don't need to support me any more than that. Zero Mission's great. Zero Mission, I wouldn't call it a remake of this game, but, like, I guess more of a reimagining. A reboot. I like the horror aspects of Fusion, where you're being chased by an entity that has all of your powers. Being the one weak to ice is kind of odd. Yeah, very creepy. The Game Boy Advance, like, full screen sprites of, like, her blanked out eyes, very, very wild. Oh no, she's hot. It's cool stuff. Like, I haven't played that game in maybe 10 years, and I remember that screen. Yeah, so it's good stuff, for sure. Super Metroid I've always wanted to like more than I do, but there's just something about it that every time I replay it, I get a little frustrated. I just... maybe I need to try it again. I've played all the Metroid games now. Like, literally all of them. I probably need to go back and give it another shot. It's probably just like I didn't grow up with this, so the way it moves doesn't mesh right with my brain. That's true. It might just be hard, and I wasn't used to it being hard because the Metroid games I played first were not hard. That might actually be it. It also might be that I think I last played it not with a Super Nintendo controller, and I have a very high quality Super Nintendo USB replica now that would be nice to play it on. I'm definitely going to give it another shot. I don't know if I'll stream it. I've been streaming a lot of Metroid lately. I think I need a break from it after this one. We just finished the whole Prime trilogy in Prime Hack. Which, I guess, if you went and found my YouTube channel, it would be kind of jarring because I am not this little creature. It's been so long since we started playing Metroid that I wasn't this when I started, and I am this now. Like, by the end of the series, I was just going for a ride in Samus's helmet. Oh, that's here? Huh. I did play Other M. I actually played Other M for the very first time in the middle of my Prime Trilogy playthrough. Yeah, this one's just like, go, enjoy the world, find stuff, grind for energy 1,000 times. But yeah, now that I'm, like, talking about all this, I definitely want to give Super Metroid another try, because it's, like, exactly the kind of game that should totally be my jam. And it's not that I hated it, it's just like... I don't even know how to describe it. It's been too long since I played it. I did like it, though. I definitely liked it. I think I just wanted Samus to move different than she did, and maybe a replay is warranted to, like, understand that feeling better. Save the animals or save the frames. God, the first time I watched Games Done Quick was so funny. We're gonna beat cancer and kill the animals. What? What are they talking about? Wait, hold on. That phrase was said so many times. It's so good to have a map. Now I can see where I haven't stumbled upon. I'm guessing that a filled cross is a power-up I've picked up and an empty cross is one I haven't. Oh no, a woman in a full-body leotard. The horror.
She's a babe.
I mean, look at her. Good timing. I just wish they would draw Samus in her original muscular form that they claimed that she had. Yeah, well done, Zium. It's like Samus is supposed to be an inch taller than me and 40 pounds heavier. And pure muscle. Please? Please make that happen. Stop drawing her as anime waifu. Oh my god, I am so dumb. How am I this lost already? This game is so, like, turn your brain off, but don't, because you'll regret it. Bottom left. Oh, yeah. There was an elevator I didn't take. I can't remember if I actually need a suit to go into hot areas in this game. I actually can't remember if that was a thing that existed in this one. So I didn't want to go into Norfair when I still hadn't even found the stuff I need here. Cool. I haven't seen her face in the Prime Remaster. I need to check that out, honestly. I kind of hope they release a trilogy remaster. I'm kind of holding out. Or, like, the other two games, and then you buy one separately. There's still time before... Oh, I don't have bombs yet. I can't go down here. Ho-hum. I always do this in Metroidvanias. I go all the places wrong. I go all the wrong places first. Maybe I am supposed to go into Norfair. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Prime Hack is a pretty good way to experience the game again, but it does run a little chunky sometimes. God, this is so smooth. I remember how the original controls, and I didn't like it, and nobody should like it. Well, thanks for stopping by. You don't have a mouse? Huh. It works with a controller. You can actually set it all up to work with a USB controller. I just preferred mouse and keyboard. Definitely don't crank up any of the graphical settings if you're not sure. Hello, kitty cat. I think as long as you can connect it to your computer, that it'll work. It's got, like, the whole, like, dolphin setup should work with controllers. If I had bothered to comb my hair before I started stream, I'd switch to webcam and let everyone say hi to my cat. Touchpad gang. Yeah, that's a little rough for mouse and keyboard games. I thought this also had enhanced music that you could turn on. Maybe I have to unlock it. We got Morph, we got Long. What don't we have? Maybe all the enhanced music is in Enigma. Or like the enhanced versions. Yeah, it's, Prime Hack works perfectly fine with a controller, I just never did it. Oh. I don't have bombs, so I can't do anything about this. Nah. Oh. Wait, no. I almost got trapped. I thought about it just a split second too late, I thought. I thought I was about to get trapped for sure. What do you want, kitty? Why are you rubbing the microphone? We napped all afternoon. She got new medicine in the mail today, so I'm hoping she starts to feel a little bit better. She's been feeling pretty cruddy lately. Whoop. Whoop. But she jumped right up when I went to pick up her bowl, so maybe she's already feeling a little better. I think the problem is, this is a little off topic from what we're doing. I think the problem is that because the insulin she needs isn't made for humans, and that's why it's cheaper than human insulin, that maybe the quality control is not as good. So it's just not always exactly the right stuff. Ah, dang. I thought I might be able to damage boost up there. I probably can, but that's probably a bad idea when I already don't know where I'm going. Whoops. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Okay. Am I actually gonna have to look up where the morph ball bombs are? I've gone all the wrong places. Why do I always do this? And being able to just toggle the missiles on and off is super nice. I check behind the mattress. No. Well, I got more missiles, but this was not the right place to go, it seems. I'm pretty sure I walked right past the bombs at some point. There's like a red door I need to take. We'll just scooch under here real quick. It's just... Samus just looks in her ship, and it's like, wait, oh yeah, the mattress I picked up from, like, scavenging around Big Trash Day. You just see Samus. You just cut to Samus doing the little thing where she, like, punches the code into her gun and, like, commands her ship to pick something up with the giant grapple beam. It's where I would keep an unstable orb. I mean, what else are you going to block the concussive blasts with? Then it's a massage bed. Alright, where did I pick up the energy tank? Let's go there again. Let's go past the energy tank. Maybe there's a missile door past the energy tank. It was amazing. I did this exact same thing. One of my friends, I beat a game, and one of my friends convinced me to buy Hollow Knight to stream for a little bit, because I had, like, finished way too early. And he has dabbled in speedrunning Hollow Knight, and he watched in horror as I went to every place that I couldn't make progress before I found the way forward. The regular power suit? That's it. That is interesting. That is a hot take. It's practically a talent. I mean, it'd be great if I was actually finding stuff to power myself up by not making progress. It was fine in a more modern Metroidvania, where that's typically the case. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I see. There wasn't anything blocked over here. I just remember there's nothing to get without missiles this way. Item corridor. That sounds promising. Yeah, you don't want to progress, so you look everywhere first. But then you, like, accidentally walk into a cutscene. And it's, like, the worst feeling, because you know there was something the other direction you didn't go. Hey. Wait a minute. Hold up. I know better than that. No? Nothing? Really? That can't be right. Ah. My sensibilities have been foiled. Okay, ice beam in the orange tower. That's not for a while. Oh. He's fine. He's actually fine. He just figured it out. God, it's so smooth. This is so nice. How is Nintendo... I mean, I guess Metroid Zero Mission is a remake of this. It's just so different from this game. Like, and I know a remake is supposed to be different, but it's so different from this game that it doesn't even register as a remake of this game. I'm surprised Nintendo's never made anything like this themselves. Okay, this cat is straight up harassing me now. I don't know what she wants. But yeah, Oblivion's good. I don't own a copy of it, so I never finished it. I made a wood elf that was Solid Snake, and I shot everyone in the back. But I was at my friend's house, so... that was a long time ago, too. Ah. I can't remember. Oblivion's in, like, the capital, like the main region of the continent with the Imperials that have taken everything over. Essentially, they own everything, right? So, is it possible the Dark Elf racism is kept to a minimum in Imperial land? Whose country name I forgot, actually. We'll just take it. Ow, 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 ow. I have a friend who, whenever he plays Morrowind, he always makes the character that, like, talks to you when you first wake up, and then plays as that character, because you never see that guy again, apparently. Cyrodiil. Yeah, how did I forget that? I'm not the biggest Elder Scrolls fan, but I know that kind of stuff. I'm trying to remember the guy's name. It's like Giub or something. Jub. He always makes that guy and plays as him for the whole game. It's like, that's a really weird quirk of playing Morrowind, but okay. I wonder how Skywind is coming along. Somebody set out to remake all of Morrowind in the Skyrim engine a long time ago, and I don't know if I've heard anything about it recently. Morrowind's one of those games that, the things that make it good are not the gameplay, like, at all. Skyblivion, Skywind, yeah. Should check in on those. I don't own Skyrim on the PC, but it always goes on sale for like $1, so... I wonder if there's anything out here that I... Nope. Nothing to blast away. Okay, maybe now I go to Norfair. Or up back into that corner where I couldn't go earlier. Let's hold off on going to Norfair and explore the land we're in already. Cat, what is your deal? I don't know what you want, sweetheart. Skyblivion's less than a year away. Oh, alright. There are some mods for Skyrim that I legitimately don't understand why the people making them don't make their own game. Skyrim mods get so in-depth. They go so absurdly hard sometimes, and it's just like, you've done so much programming to make this engine work for you, just in time for the Bethesda. Okay, this was this. That's right. There was another place where I couldn't go left, and then there's that place down at the bottom that I needed morph ball bombs for. Let's do that. Saw one that you're pretty sure did become a game. Yeah, it's like, how is this not a common thing? Because they have to do so much of their own programming, and it's like, you could just download Unreal Engine and just make a game, you know? All that programming you do would be much easier to do in Unity, Unreal, Godot, I forget how they claim it's pronounced. Forgotten City. Oh, is that what the game's called? Somebody made it. A Skyrim modder made a game. That's pretty interesting. I might have to look at that. Is that on Steam? Or is it like a still kind of like a small project sort of deal that's not on a platform yet, technically? Remember Ruins mod? Wow. That's a pretty big jump. Oh. Hold on. Let me open Steam real quick. Well, let me just put that on my wish list. It can go with the 130 other games on my wish list. So I know wish listing stuff at least helps people. Alright, let me just... Kitty, you're really in the way right now. Forgotten City, $25. Very Elder Scrolls looking font. Overwhelmingly positive. Holy cow. Well done. Like, even if I end up not liking it, that's impressive. That's really impressive. I'm glad that finally happened. I remember thinking that for a long time. Like, why do they just not make a game? What happened? Why? Someone did it. Then we've got Avowed coming out this month, which isn't a Skyrim-esque game. It's separated into chunks like Outer Worlds. That's pretty cool. With that kind of rating, I hope it's gone very well for them. Yeah, have you ever played Outer Worlds? 'Cause that's the game that it's kind of structured like, that they made. Oh, okay. Well, you want to sleep on the towel? I'll move some stuff and let you sleep on the towel. There you go. Yeah, great game. Parvati is the closest I've ever been to wanting to be a father. I helped her meet the love of her life and everything. Do the speedrun strats for the hard mode achievement. Nice. Yeah, I only played through it once. I don't actually own it. I played it on Games Pass. What do you mean attic access? Whose attic? Whose house is this? Yeah, my second character, I actually wanted to make Doom Guy really bad. Like a melee guy that dashes forward and hacks and slashes and shoots at close range. And I got a pretty good start on that, and then I just sort of put it down for a while, and then my Games Pass ran out, so unfortunately I haven't been back. Ooh. Yeah, Games Pass is a pretty good service. I just found myself not using it enough to like go past the cheap trial that I had paid for. I got it for 3 months for $3, and I enjoyed it quite a bit for a while there. Wait. Oh, that's weird. Man, it's actually being able to see this mapped out in real time while I'm playing it. This game was laid out kind of funky, and no wonder I was always lost. Okay. I've been thinking about it since I mentioned it earlier. About why I don't like Super Metroid, and the best way I can phrase it is that I didn't... The reason I didn't like it wasn't the game's fault, it was that I didn't fully understand how, like, player skill expression worked in that game. I didn't know how to be better at the game and stop getting smacked in the face so much. And it felt like it was too big of a learning curve to the point where I was still getting hit in the head by everything by the end of the game. Oh, that's bad. But I've played so many games since the last time I played Super Metroid that I bet I would be better at it. Just picking it up again. Oh god. That was a really rough situation. It's fine, we don't have to start with 30 HP and quit the game in rage. But yeah, I think the skill expression is there. I think it was just too hard to understand without watching other people play it. I've seen so many speedruns of Super Metroid now, I bet just from that, like through osmosis, I bet I'd be better at it. Bottomless pond. Well, that's not true. It's right there. I might be stupid. I jumped off and I was like, wait. Isn't there a way, isn't there like a quicksand go through the bottom of the map thing somewhere in this game? Crocomire pretty creepy. If Crocomire is the one I'm thinking of. The little grabby hands and the dinky arms. And he's going, yeah. If that made any sense at all. Congratulations. Yeah, it looks kind of like a crocodile. What's the one you shove into the acid, and then it, like, comes at you one last time? That's pretty cool when that happens the first time. Oh god. Oh, that's Crocomire. Okay, yeah. Wait. I could... They did change how morph ball jumping works in this, so I could probably do that, but I'm gonna try to stick to the intended order a little bit. Yeah, I'm actually shocked Kraid wasn't in Prime at any point. Like, how are you gonna not put Kraid in Prime? God, I hope Kraid's in Prime 4. That would be so rad. I'm actually... Okay. I'm really stunned, genuinely, that Kraid wasn't in Metroid Other M. That's the one that actually surprised me. I can understand why they didn't put it in Prime. But Other M could have really benefited from a Kraid fight. Whoop. I gotta stop and grind for health for a minute. I'm in rough shape already. Yeah, they did Phantoon. Which is about the time I realized that all of the bosses were Super Metroid bosses. I couldn't remember any of their names at the time. I had to look them up. That's enough health. I think. Ow. Well, it was enough health to cross that room, so Ah, the Stairway of Hope. That's nice. Falls into a pit. The name, like, expands. It's the Stairway of Dashed Hope. No! Okay, seriously. No wonder I was always lost in this game. These rooms all look the same. The number of times I must have thought to myself, Jesus Christ, how did I end up back here? That doesn't make any sense. Like, this would have been impossible tonight without a map. I would not be making any progress. Do I go up? Back to where I was before? There's a door I didn't go in. Let's try that. It's really not the original Metroid's fault that it didn't have a map, though. The game had no space for anything. Ah, I had to scratch my nose. Help. Yeah, Fantoon was cool in Other M. The boss fight wasn't fun to play. So there's that. Man, being able to just shoot missiles at the drop of a hat is really great. Oh, okay, this is the bottomless pond. I think my best bet... Oh, I can't go back up this way. I'll just go back to the right then. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for Prime 4 these days. A lot more than I was before replaying the series. Like, the possibilities are just... There's so many of them. It's Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, right? So the possibilities are endless. To infinity. Ow. I bomb jumped myself right into him. It's like, oh yeah, I kind of freaking love these games. How did I forget? They just showed off so little of it, you know? It just didn't generate any hype the first time. The other games did a better job generating hype than the trailer for the new one. Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna see the other hunters in it at all. I mean, he was in the trailer, but I wonder... That one in particular, I think, was in the trailer, but I wonder if we're gonna, like... If it's gonna be, like, a whole thing. So let's see. Where haven't we been through here? We can go down and to the right. Well, that... Oh, okay. I don't know if I can do this. Okay. Yeah, I imagine Dark Samus is going to make a return in some fashion. I don't see another way to go, so I'm just gonna bomb jump this. Shoot. But if Dark Samus makes a return, everyone we killed in Prime 3 could make a return as well. I did this just a second ago, come on. There we go. Cool. Oh, Rundus. His ship is still frozen there to this day. Oh, okay. I think that's Kraid shooting at us. Was I supposed to bomb jump that? Was that actually intended? This seems to be the only way to travel this way. Was there a power-up that was supposed to get... Is there like Spring Ball in this game and I forgot about it? Oh, early Kraid. You're so silly looking. That's a fake Kraid. Or as Metroid Other M would probably call him, just Kraid. Because apparently clones of creatures are just the creature again. Huh. Looks like I was supposed to fall down here from somewhere. That's weird. But, like, the thing about Metroid ONE is that normally when I get lost like this, I'd be extremely frustrated by the controls and the fact that I wasn't making any progress. I'm just having a good time. This plays smoothly and I'm enjoying it. You know, there's just like, I've got no complaints, I'm just playing a video game. You know what game needs this treatment? Even more than Metroid ONE, though, is actually Kid Icarus. I think that game plays smoother than Metroid ONE, but also it's infuriating. Huh. Kinda looks like I went everywhere, doesn't it? That's weird. That can't be right. I didn't get anything new. I got more missiles and another energy tank, but I didn't get anything new. Yeah, I've played 2 of them. I don't even remember what the second game was on. There's a door I didn't go in. Let's see if I can make it there. Ah, Game Boy. That makes sense. It's not a bad series, it's just the first game's really frustrating. Like, it plays fine, it's just the mechanics of, like, how enemies interact with you are infuriating. Like, nobody wants to get turned into an eggplant and have to run to a certain part of the dungeon to, like, get it cured. Nobody wants that. Unfortunately, even in Kid Icarus Uprising, which is an excellent game... shoot. Unfortunately, even in Uprising, which is an excellent game, they didn't learn that lesson. The eggplant wears off on its own, sure, but they made an even worse status effect that's even more annoying, where you get turned into shrimp, and then the guy that turns you into a shrimp tries to eat you, and it's an instant KO. Keep in mind, that's an instant kill in a long, campaign-leveled, story-driven game. It's like, this is insane. Why did you do this? Why would you make this? So I guess we need Ice Beam to go further into here. I could probably finagle a damage boost there, but not gonna worry about it. How do I get out of here? Straight up. Well, this was certainly an endeavor. But yeah, that's a great game. I really hope it gets a Switch 2 remake. Or like a full remaster, at least, where everything looks fine on the Switch 2. That'd be great. But I would like to see the original Kid Icarus get this treatment right here that we're playing right now. It really deserves it. It's a good game, it's just so bogged down with horrible stuff. And I have beaten it. It was not fun for like 90% of it. The early parts of the game are actually way harder than like the 3rd and 4th level, and then the dungeons are all like brutal. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that. We gotta just be walking past it, right? I see. Well, that explains that. But yeah, Kid Icarus Uprising has some wonderful villains, great characters all around as well. Hades always gets really good interpretations. Like, there are tons of good interpretations of Hades, but this still turns out to be one of my favorites. Guess we'll try to go top right. Like, Medusa was the final boss of the first game, but she's kind of like the small fry in this one. The first chapter. More so, then more stuff happens afterwards. Dark Pit is a fun character with a stupid name. And poor Pit tries to give him a better name and gives him an even worse name. He tries to call him Pitu, like Pit 2. Nobody liked that. Okay, so I definitely came over here earlier. What stopped me from making it all the way? I can't remember. Yeah, exactly. I wonder how that joke translated in the Japanese version. What stopped me from going this way? I can't remember. Oh, the fact that there was no way through might have been it. Oh. Ah, okay. I didn't shoot the ceiling in enough places, it turns out. Hey, that's not progress, but it is something. Yeah, Dark Pit's a really cool character, actually. It's just a really dumb name, unfortunately. Like, he's very much a... He's kind of like Shadow the Hedgehog. Sort of. Oh, we're just back here. That doesn't help. I need a new power-up and new places to go with it. You're killing me. They have some really interesting interpretations of various mythologies that are mostly done for fun. Oh. Wait. Rapid. Yeah, I see it. I see how that ended up happening. Got it. That's really funny. Tip. Okay. Sure, why not? It's as random a name as Pit. Yeah, you just spin it around. Why not? Why not do that? Honestly. Oh shoot. Guess we'll go back to Norfair. See if we missed anything. Honestly, that would have been better in English too. Dark Pit is a really dumb name. Alright, where'd we go? We couldn't go left. Oh, right. Did we not? I didn't have Morph Ball Bombs when I made it down here last time, so that's why we couldn't go left. That was my bad. The thing is, I knew Morph Ball Bombs were in the original starting area. I just couldn't find them and wandered. Even then, I think I might have been able to get over here with just missiles, but it would have been really tricky and I could have gotten trapped. This game does have a release you from a trap button. It's, where is it? Yeah, there's a respawn button. So that wouldn't have been the end of the world, but still. Oh, yeah. I mean, the original game technically had that too. You just had to, like, plug in a second controller and press a certain button combination, and it's just like, just press reset. Just reach over and press the button on your console. It's 3 feet away from you. Man, nothing beats holding left and jumping. Wait. That's it? That can't be... No, that's not it. That can't be it. You gotta be kidding me. That's the only thing I missed by not coming down here with bombs. Huh. Alright. Just out of all the times I've tried to enjoy Metroid 1 and ended up just sort of forcing myself to play it through with a guide, I'm having a good time. This is a fun experience. I'm just playing the game and it's fun. This really is one of those games that you had to grow up with, because it's like knowing all of the things makes it more fun. But this version of the game makes it so you don't need to know all the things for it to be fun. Now I'm not sure if I actually want to quit playing Metroid and take a break from Metroid. It's like, do I want to play Super Metroid now? Actually? Do I want to learn to love Super Metroid like the other people that love Metroid? Or do I want to play a couple of Enigma runs where I generate some worlds? Whoa. I don't have to, I'm just like, maybe I want to now. I'm not sure. Alright. I can get up there, but not technically. So I was gonna hold off on doing that. Ugh. The ice beam's gotta be around here somewhere. Ow. Wait. Yeah. God, all these rooms look the same. I'm so glad I have a map. Did I ever play Kingdom Hearts on hard mode? No, I never finished my regular mode playthrough of it. I loaded I started a save on hard mode just to see like how the mechanics worked a little bit. Like I just wanted to see, but I didn't really like give it a playthrough. What do you mean, what happens? Like, what happens to, like, the game, like, the UI and everything? Or does something different happen than what I'm expecting from playing it on hard? I just need the ice beam. What the heck? Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, the dying immediately thing, that's really funny. It's a good bit. He's right behind me, isn't he? Philip. That was oddly quiet on my end. Is that quiet on your end? Oh! I know why it was quiet. I actually know why. I can fix it real quick. Seem fine? Okay, yeah. I know. It was quiet on my end. I know why. fix it. Crud. I just need the ice beam now. All the dead ends I see on the map, I need the ice beam to get to. I'm just gonna damage boost and get up here. Or see if there's something I can, like, blast that I didn't see. Yeah, it was definitely quiet on my end, and I know why, so that should fix it. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Easiest damage boost of my life. I need you to go away. Ah, jeez. Yay, we found it. I thought I needed it to get here, so it's weird that we found it, but we found it. This looks really familiar too. Okay. Cool. Oh, you know what? I just remembered you need like a bunch of missiles to actually win the game. You need a certain number to beat Ridley. So yeah, that's gonna be something I gotta keep an eye out for. Still doesn't answer my question how I was supposed to get up here. You can't make that jump. And the ice beam, we got the ice beam up here, so what gives? Oh, come on. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. My microphone filters get turned off. Of course. Just noticed the waveform over there going crazy. Theoretically, if I set everything up right, that should have been unnoticeable. Despite being set up wrong. Well, at least in terms of hearing the game sound through the microphone, that shouldn't happen. This is the same room with the same 2 missiles. What gives? You even got the same destructible thing, but you can't pass through. It's absurd. God. It's really no wonder I was constantly lost in this game. Wait. Oh. Okay, does the ice beam work differently in this than it did in the original? Because this feels better than I remember. I remember the ice beam being kind of a nuisance. Like a necessary evil that you just sort of have to pick up to beat the game, but otherwise kind of a pain. But it doesn't seem to be a problem this time. There's stuff I could do with the ice beam down in Kraid. Where else could I go from here? Oh, that was weird. He landed on the guy that froze. And then I killed that guy, and then he exploded. Just in midair, as if he'd drilled into the ground. Okay. Thought I was onto something clever. I wonder if I could get that power up now that I missed. Or that I couldn't reach because it was on the way up the ceiling. I wonder if I could ice beam my way up it. Some way. Top left is where I go after I beat the bosses, which I have done neither of them. I don't know where they are or how to get there. We're gonna figure it out tonight, I hope. No! Come on, man. Aha. And the thought that I don't have to fill those up manually, it's just such a relief. Gotta get in that Metroid mindset and start shooting everything. Alright, what did I want to check down here now that I have the ice beam? Ah, right. That door I couldn't get into. Right there on the map. Oh. Man. Tempted to just hit respawn, but we'll do it the right way. I fell. I need to walk back up. Don't be lazy. Still actually not 1000% sure. Oh, come on. Man. I'm still not 1000% sure how you're supposed to get the ice beam. Because I had a damage boost to reach the platform. But we got there, it's whatever. But I do keep thinking about it. Okay. Wait, how are you supposed to do this? Oh. More of those guys are supposed to spawn than what we're spawning. That explains a lot. That's weird. I wonder why that was happening. Yeah, no. Yeah, where were all these guys before? What gives? Acid Gauntlet. Okay. The room names give a lot more personality to the game, too. Tower of Despair. Oh. I see. I understand why that would be called that in the original game's movement. That's what I call my bedroom. Your bedroom's a tower? That's kind of impressive. It can't be that bad. Unless you're Bruno from Encanto. His bedroom was a tower and it was awful. Incidentally, I could also see the character Bruno making that very joke you made. So... that's kind of fun. Perhaps I... is this what you're doing instead of reuniting with your family? You're in the walls watching me stream? This looks promising. Hey, Grade. You're a goofy guy. Imagine being a Hammer Bro and Bowser at the same time. And having anyone still like you and wish you were appearing in games. No. Wait, am I just dead because I fell off? Okay. Great, help me out. Well, this sucks. I'm toast. Wait. Yeah, Kraid's a tiny little guy in this. Does a lot of damage, though. And hitting him is very annoying. Yeah, it's pretty great. That's why it would have been so rad to see him in Other M. That game had really good graphics, though. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually just couldn't get Kraid to work. They should have had, like, a data entry, though, somewhere in Other M, where it's like, well, they wanted us to clone Kraid as well, but like, where? Where do we put him? It's just not viable. It's just not viable in a space station. Like, they could have at least mentioned Kraid, right? Just been like, it just doesn't work that way, you know? Why does this room look like it has a pathway out through the top? How would it say? Wait. There's a way to get here? From above? That's weird. Okay. Let's see it. Yippee! Where the heck is Ridley? Yeah. There just aren't any dead ends that I couldn't explore, except for that one where I had to defeat both the bosses to get through. So it's kind of hard to... Like, if I don't remember, I don't know how I'm supposed to find it. Oh, bonked my head. But yeah, could you imagine dying to Kraid because you haven't fought him? And like getting past his little spikes can be a little tricky the first time. And then starting with 30 energy and having to grind all the way back up to 400 plus energy to have another good shot at it. Plus all your missiles. If you're lucky. Yeah. Yeah. That's the original Metroid. We don't like it that. Well, I like it when it does that. We don't like games that do that. Like, imagine if dying in Mega Man reset you back to the checkpoint with like 1/3 of your health bar. No one would like that game. Well, I don't have to worry about missiles anymore, I think. I think I've got enough to beat Ridley. I just gotta find him. I imagine he's in Norfair because there should be a boss there. I just don't see any... any path. We didn't get anything that helped us navigate from beating Kraid. We just got more missiles. Spin. You fool. Get rotated. I don't see anywhere else to go around here either. So it's gotta be like a hidden path somewhere. Or maybe there's another elevator somewhere? Probably an elevator in Norfair, right? I cannot remember what this map is supposed to look like. There's just a giant empty square at the bottom right that I'm imagining has something in it. Question is, how do we get there? as someone who has beaten this game exactly once years ago, and only because I felt like I had to get perspective on the series that I like. I can't really answer any of my own questions here. Gotta be something. Some trick that I'm missing. Maybe something that I should have explored when I got the ice beam, but I went back to Kraid too quick. This is always the worst part of Metroid games to me, is the shoot everything and bomb everything phase of the game. It's just like, please something happen. Please anything happened. Yeah. I really like Samus Returns, too, but it definitely has that. You know, it is Metroid 2 after all. But, like, new. The original Metroid 2 is also surprisingly good. It's just Samus's sprite is so huge on the screen because they wanted to keep all the detail that they could. And it's a Game Boy game. She's just comically large in that game. Yeah. Way through. Oh, shoot. Alright, I couldn't figure out what to do here. But I don't think there is anything to do here. But I can blow up the wall, so there's gotta be something, right? This is the worst part of every Metroid game. What does that blow up? Why can't I blow that up? Driving me crazy. There's nothing. There's nothing up here. Why? Oh, crud. I think I need to take a quick break. Get some water. I'm not getting anywhere at this rate. Oh, maybe. This floor in particular, this one in this corner, out of all the corners I bombed, this one blew up. This is a good break room soundtrack. Now that we've made a little progress, I will be right back. Okie doke. Ah. Creepy here. There's seahorses. Ah. That's right, my ear. Oh yeah, high jump. Wait. I guess I was supposed to find this before Ice Beam. Huh. One of these is gonna lead to something. He says as he rolls straight through the wall. Whoop. Wow. Yeah, I was supposed to have this a while ago, it looks like. Oh, it doesn't work out of the lava. Yeah. Well, it kind of works out of the lava. Oh yes, the runway. For Ridley to land with his body? The bubble atrium. Were these the official names of these rooms, like in a guide or something? Or... did they make them up? Gumdrop Hall? We ran into a Kirby game by mistake. The fans made these names up. These were not supposed to look like gumdrops, but they do. I think that answers our question, honestly. And the high jump is, like, violent in this game. Ugh. Oh, the lava's fake here. I didn't even have to damage boost. Whoa. Some of this stuff must have blown some people's minds the first playthrough. You know? It's like, oh, that's what I've been missing this whole time? Whoa. As a child, I've had unlimited time to discover this, and finding it has been mind-blowing and not frustrating. Meanwhile, as an adult, I'm like, I think I'd rather kill myself than play this without a map. Yeah, no. No, yeah, that sounds good. Give me health, please. No. Don't want to lose all this fresh health I just got. Somersaults are extra wicked if you do them straight into lava. Man, they're using this trick a third time. No. They're mocking me.
The Heartless obey me now, Sora.
Lefky, big raid tonight. What were you up to? Welcome in. We're playing, well, sorry, we're playing a game that minimizes when you click off of it, so bear with me. Yippee, it works tonight.
Ah!
Oh god, it's loud.
That didn't happen.
It didn't happen. It was just loud. Let's do one more, see if it plays us a different one.
To go over here and hug the wall as tightly as possible.
Uh-oh.
Ah! That startled me.
Oh. You're just being careful and
I was worried
the
that
sound
might
effect actually scared you.
shoot.
That's great.
That was good. That was good. That was good.
That was a fun stream. I think I remember. I was there for part of that one. That was good stuff. If that was your crowd control. Yo, we just got done with shoutouts. Good clips. Welcome in. Hello everyone. If you haven't been here with Klefki lately, my stream's a bit different. These last couple weeks, I turned into a Wolfos. It seems to be irreversible because I keep making excuses to keep doing this instead of going back to webcam. Oh, so that wasn't even the recent Pikmin stream. That was an old one. Anyways, my name is Science, and we're playing Metroid Planets, which is a fan-made Metroid ONE remake with tons of cool features, built-in randomizer. We're just playing the default Metroid ONE playthrough right now, though. It's also got like a secondary game that's under construction right now. They actually, the most recent update actually disabled it because it doesn't work. And it's like a Mario Maker type deal. And you can build a playthrough of Metroid ONE that randomly selects rooms from people's, from the pre-made, or the worlds people made. So people can make rooms and then tag them with Norfair. And if you've got 30 Norfair rooms, it'll populate randomly from those Norfair rooms. It's called Enigma. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Metroid ONE... I've just been kind of on a Metroid kick, and I saw this on Vinesauce, and decided I needed to give it a shot because, well, Metroid ONE is rough. Let's just be fair. It's not great. It's very interesting, and yeah, back then it was very experimental, and it's pretty cool, but it was not good. In a lot of ways. So it really needed some treatment like this. And you're just in time for me to be lost again because I thought I was making progress and then I just went a giant circle. Oh. Hey. Wait a minute. I'm learning. Well, it's of its time, but as I was saying to Zium earlier, imagine if you died in Mega Man and it started you with like 5 or 6 little health pips. And it was like, that's all you get. Good luck. Yeah, I think that's where I first beat it. I think I ended up using a guide, though. At some point I was like, this is the only Metroid game I haven't beaten, I gotta do it. Guide, no guide, whatever I can manage, we're doing it. It was the last Metroid game I hadn't played. But this is a, like, legitimately great way to experience this game. Highly recommended. If you've struggled with Metroid ONE, or if you love Metroid ONE and want to play Enigma, or the new mode they added, which is currently under construction, unfortunately. I wonder if I can... It is a great time. I'm lost constantly, and I'm not even mad because I'm just enjoying the gameplay. Oh, there's my bot telling you to join my Discord. 100% optional. But there it is if you want it. Yeah, Vinny's where I thought, let's do a regular shout out for you, because I didn't actually see what you were playing. I think you said Mindwave demo. I think you said that, but I don't know if that's what you ended on. Yeah, you're still playing Mind Wave at the end of the stream. I am tempted to do that myself. I'm a pretty big WarioWare fan, but not... I haven't played all the games, so I'm not a huge WarioWare fan. WarioWare is one of those things where it's like... Listen, Waluigi hasn't been in it. Waluigi hasn't been in a Wario Land game, or anything. Why does Waluigi get to be in Smash Brothers?
Hey, little
Argue it with me.
Gosh, you're
Hey,
cute.
Mr. Ith, thanks for the follow. Yeah, it's in Kickstarter, right? So it's like not even close to being out. But that's something to look forward to. Waluigi should be in Smash because it's funny. Waluigi should be in Smash specifically because it would annoy me. Agreed, actually. Good argument. It would annoy me and people like me. That's good enough. I don't even think he doesn't belong in Smash at the end of the day. I just think he needs to be in a Wario game first, and it's kind of criminal that he hasn't been. He needs a personality. They keep giving him these, like, pseudo one-note personalities in the sports games, and then it, like, changes in the next sports game. Like, he needs to be a real character. Waluigi wants to be in Smash specifically to annoy the haters. Can be Waluigi and Gran Turismo. Well, I mean, there are mods for that. Ah, the Ridley Prelude. Of course. I wonder where Ridley is. So here I am in Ridley. That doesn't seem right. Listen, Piranha Plant has been in more Mario games than Waluigi. Because Piranha Plant has been in a Mario game that isn't a spin-off. Have you seen the pit support call thing where Veridi goes over all the different Piranha Plant varieties? I actually think Nintendo doesn't want Waluigi, and it's because another company made him for tennis, and they just don't want him. Kind of like how they didn't seem to want Diddy Kong for a little while there. It's like, we don't want Diddy Kong. You guys can put him in games, but we don't actually want him. Ah, yes, Purple Tower. That's, I didn't... Listen, I didn't come here to see Ridley's Purple Tower, you guys. I gotta be honest. We gotta get this over with. You gotta get that looked at. By a space pirate doctor, who probably will try to weaponize it. Does Piranha Plant have a foot-long chin? That depends on what you define as a chin for a plant, because I would say sometimes. Yeah, it is an interesting thought that they could be annoyed that they didn't make these characters. But I actually think that's the case in some, like, there are some times where it's like, they just seem like they hate these characters that they didn't make. It just seems like they hate them. They didn't want Diddy Kong. You know, they didn't want him. Nintendo actually hasn't made that many Donkey Kong games. Wait. Has Nintendo made any Donkey Kong games after Donkey Kong Country? Yeah, I like the DK redesign. It looks a lot like his old, like, concept art. Thank you for following. You guys are great. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming in with Klefki. Okay. I don't hate Donkey Kong's rare design. I hate how it gets used. His teeth are weird. He's always smiling with those teeth. They bother me. Sometimes he makes monkey noises. Sometimes he goes bleh, bleh. Diddy Kong's teeth are also weird. I would love to see a redesign for Diddy Kong. Nintendo might not hate Diddy Kong so much if they made his current design, so hey, here's hoping. Also, apparently there are going to be 24 players in the next Mario Kart, so I don't imagine they're getting rid of anyone from Mario Kart 8 except for maybe the guest characters. Retractable teeth. I mean, he literally does in the TV show. If you watch the animation of the Donkey Kong Country TV show, his teeth retract, and it's very strange. And Donkey Kong's voice actor is a weirdly good singer for being in the role of Donkey Kong of all characters. Yeah, his teeth just kind of come out when they want him to have teeth in a shot. And they don't hide the fact that they're, like, extending out from his mouth. Oh god! There he is! I don't know if I have enough missiles for this. He's dead. Well... Saw a clip not too long ago of someone playing as Diddy in Mario Kart. His teeth literally shrink into his mouth. Yeah. That's been like a thing. I don't know why they do it. Yeah, seriously. To be fair, Ridley is too big for Smash. And him being in Smash currently has only proved that point because he looks funky. You know, Ridley's purple, Waluigi's purple. There needs to be an orange Ridley that's a good guy. But I don't know what you would name him. Ripley. Ripley. We'll name him Ripley. Ridley? Yeah, Smash. I like a guy who drags my face across the side of a space station and blows me up with a fireball. What can I say? Don't take that out of context, please. And wink. Oh, I'm being dominated by a totally normal-looking woman. I am not. Ridley's not normal-looking or a woman. This Valentine's Day. This Valentine's Day. Dragged across the outside of a space station. The inside of a space station? Dropped in lava. It could all be yours. That's how they should do the trailer for the Metroid movie that's inevitable at this point. This Valentine's Day. Close-up of Ridley holding Samus up to his face. Will they? Won't they? He killed her parents, and she sought revenge for years. But maybe something else is brewing. Shoot. I just obliterated that guy. I needed to jump off of him. Jack Black is Ridley. No! Samus, 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 Samus. Samus, oh yeah! Well, I don't actually need to explore anymore. I can just go to the boss now. I didn't expect to finish this tonight. Yeah. Ridley playing piano with his giant claws. Ugh. I hate the thought that I just had because I know it's true and I don't want to, like, put it into the world. But if they make a Metroid movie, Gal Gadot is gonna be Samus, and it's gonna suck. Chris Pratt logic. We're just gonna tank all these hits, this is fine. Yeah, no thank you. You know who would have made a good Samus, like, 20 years ago? Or maybe 30 years ago? The lady that played Brienne of Tarth in Game of Thrones. Wait, why didn't I finish going this way? What stopped me? Gwendolyn Christie, yeah. She could be like Samus's mom in a flashback, though. Oh, right. I couldn't get through here. Didn't find... Oh, right. If I go up the upper path, I bet I get there. I don't really need 5 more missiles, honestly. I'm doing pretty good. This is a great game when you have a map and can move with any kind of reliability. So smooth. And it looks smooth, and it plays smooth, and it is smooth. So, speaking of movies that we don't want to get made, who's excited for the live-action Zelda movie that they've announced is going to be live-action for some reason? I mean, I'm probably not the only one that's had that idea. She's perfect for the role. Ow. I knew it, and I didn't press jump fast enough. I remember this room, and I just didn't hit jump fast enough. Hall of Reflection. Oh, screw you. Come on. Oh, you wanna think about what just happened? Yeah. Yeah, I do. After I've already gotten the energy tank. Unbelievable. The disrespect. I think these rooms are fan-named. I don't think there was a guide that named these. Could be. The what attic? This Giga attic? I don't even dislike Tom Holland. That would be terrible. The worst part about... Okay, so Tom Holland was he was Nathan Drake in the Uncharted movie. The worst part about that was that in the very first moments of the movie, they clearly did a lot of takes to make sure he sounded and looked like Nathan Drake in those shots. And then they gave up and stopped caring about that. So he proved immediately at the beginning of the movie that he could do a really good Nathan Drake, and then he didn't for the rest of the movie. It was very upsetting. Oh no, that was terrible casting. But he at the very beginning of the movie, I was like, oh, maybe this could work actually. Because I didn't want to go see it. I got kind of dragged to it. My sister really loves the Uncharted series. I like it a lot, not as much as she does. But yeah, he gave me hope in the very first moments of the movie, and then he just never sounded like Nathan Drake for the rest of the movie. It was so sad. Yeah, well, they do the stupid thing they always do in movies like this, where it's like, no, 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 he's younger in this movie because we're doing the origin story. And it's like, don't do that. The games decided not to do that for a reason. Yeah. So he's supposed to be younger in that. Like, Sully doesn't have the mustache yet. Because of they do that too, where it's like, oh, we gotta explain him getting the mustache. We'll show it in the post-credits trailer that he has the mustache, and then everyone will want to see the sequel. And it's like, that's the dumbest thing ever. And you're not even the first one that's done that. Quit it. I still stand by the worst version of that being the Han Solo one. Like, you don't have a people. No one. Solo. Like, if I could like exchange, if I had one chance to reach through the screen and punch somebody, it would be the director of that movie. At that moment. Those games are great. They're really terrific. All four of them. The fourth one didn't even need to happen, and it was still amazing. The fourth one was one of those, like, okay, you're pushing it. And then you play it, and it's like, okay, never mind, this game's incredible, but the story, you're pushing it. Like, you're pushing the limits of what this character is capable of in storytelling. Yeah, the post-credit stash was really sad. Like, there he is, he's got the mustache now. It's like, you still don't look like Sully. I don't know why they cast you in this role. You look or sound nothing like this character. And Tom Holland looked and sounded like this character for exactly 5 seconds, and then they gave up. That's one of my saddest adaptations. I would probably have hated the Tomb Raider movie more if I cared about Tomb Raider before going to see it. I'll give you that, though. Michael Cera as young Solid Snake would be the worst. Who would play Liquid? Because if there was gonna be a duo of inappropriately cast characters, I would actually expect Cera to be Liquid. Like, who would, if he was Liquid, then who would be Solid? Let's be honest, it's just Tom Holland again. Tom Holland as Solid Snake, with Michael Cera as Liquid Snake, is the stupidest thing I can possibly imagine. Okay, but that's just like a regular Michael Cera, like a regular rant that Michael Cera could go on, and it would be fair coming from him. I really do like Michael Cera. He gets typecast a lot, but you know, he's just got a funny energy about him. Also, I liked, what was it? The Scott Pilgrim animated series. I didn't watch the thing, but I liked the scene where he's explaining the two simultaneous Sonic series where the characters voiced by the same actor, and he's explaining this. And it's like, he's Michael Cera, and he's voiced by Michael Cera in the show. He's great in Arrested Development. And speaking of, you know, since we're on the topic of, like, Metal Gear, I do love giving my elf characters in D&D a Cam Clark voice. Oh god. That's right, there are Metroids in this Metroid game. No. God, that must have been so freaking terrifying the first time that somebody saw that as a child. Especially because I know they latch onto you and they don't let go until you're dead. Wanted to read the comic. Oh, yeah. Ah, well. Wait, can you even get the Metroids off of you in this one? I don't think morph ball bombing works in this. Well, it might work in this, in this version of this game. They may have added that, but I feel like it didn't do it in the original. Absolute demons, by the way. Making an enemy that requires 5 missiles to kill, and then making all of the doors require missiles to open. Like, welcome to RNG hell. Hope you brought all the missiles and haven't died and gotten a game over recently. Which, this version of the game starts you with full stuff if you die, just by the way. Instead of the 30 energy that the original does. I don't know who that is. I'm gonna have to look that up. Or maybe you can tell me a character they were before. Oh, this is not good. I hate to tell you this, but I haven't watched either of those. I feel ashamed. They're both great shows that I've not watched. I feel like I would recognize Gus from Breaking Bad if I saw him, though, because, you know, the Breaking Bad posting all over the internet. Haven't played Far Cry. The only Far Cry game I've played is Blood Dragon, which is insanely good, by the way. Standalone, technically a DLC, but it was sold as a standalone. Good stuff. Oh, we're almost there. We're gonna do it. I never would have beaten this tonight if it was actually the original game. But it only has enough content for one stream. It would just be me running in circles, trying to get energy for hours, if it was the original game. Yippee! You did it! Now run! Quit bonking your head. You're gonna die. This always reminds me of the escape level in Melee that was based on this, and how miserable that was with certain characters. Freaking doing this as Ganondorf was the worst. We did it. Great. 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 You fulfilled your mission. It will revive peace in space. It's not a robot. It's a Goyle. Wow. It's that Becky from Full House. Oh god. Hey, look, we get a stats screen. So do I get space dollars now? I do. I got space dollars. They actually added bounty hunting to this. Because they're like... oh. Oh, they did the hero's path. Oh, that's so cool. Watch me walk in circles for a little while. Here, let's fast forward it. Alright, watch me go to literally every place that doesn't make progress before finally finding where I'm supposed to go. They did Hero's Path from Metroid. That's awesome. I really like this. I really do. I like this mod. Well, it's not even a mod. It's an original. It's like an original game built from the ground up. It's just, you know, styled after the original. This is so cool. God, I'm so dumb. This is worse than watching a rat do a maze. A rat might be better at this game than I am. If they only trained it. Died on crane once. This is really cool. Oh, that's where I took my break. I didn't realize it was gonna actually pause there. That's where I went to break for a moment. Wow, that's fun. Huh. Well, let's see what we can buy with our space dollars. Because they actually added a bounty hunting mechanic to this. So since you can play Enigma, and it's randomized, and you can choose how many bosses you want, playing a bigger Enigma-generated world would mean more bounty dollars in one playthrough. So that it actually gives you a reason to like play a bigger randomizer than what you would normally do. Let's see, how much money did we get? Like 8,000? Yeah. Seguru. Oh, we can unlock hard mode. We can't afford randomizer. Randomize Plus shuffles item locations with new items. Oh yeah, there's this thing called cores that you can get in Enigma or in the Plus mode. And it's like a buff that you equip. Enemies deal 3 times damage. Yeesh. Strike mode. Start with everything, no drops from enemies. Oh, so there's limited like health and missiles for the whole playthrough. That's really interesting. But yeah, this is a really cool fan project, and I'm glad I spent some time visiting it. I might actually do an Enigma run. I don't know where... Wait. Can I download these without leaving the... No. No, you cannot. You have to download files from... I think you get them in their Discord. And then you can... Whoops. Get it. Let me out. Okay, there we go. I think you get files on their Discord and you can drag and drop, and then it just populates with rooms, and then every time you come and generate a world, you pick how many areas you want, how big you want it, hubs, halls, balance, I don't know what any of that means. There's an explanation on their Discord. Puzzles, combat, movement. I suppose the people who make the rooms, when they upload them, they probably tag the stuff with like what the focus is, whether it's in Norfair or Torian or whatever. And then when you populate a world, it grabs stuff and it builds a Metroid ONE map. Yeah, cores are the new items. Enable hints from the ship. Oh, the ship's in this. Well, I don't have time to go download a bunch of rooms and packs and stuff. So we're gonna have to call it a night. Well, is there anyone that you would like to raid to, Klefki? Since a lot of these viewers are still yours. Which I appreciate. Since, yeah, I guess we're kind of done. A little earlier than I expected. I didn't think we'd beat this tonight, but it smoothed the experience out so much that it just sort of worked. Didn't need a guide because I had a map, and I didn't get confused by all of the repetitive-looking rooms. Yeah. See if anyone else is playing this. No one is playing this. Shoot. Yeah. Well, You know what? We haven't... There is someone on that I haven't raided in a while. And they're playing Arzette, which I've been meaning to play. So I say we call that close enough to my category and we raid them. Their name is spelled as Salasabim. Everyone calls them Salsa. That's mostly what I remember about them. Was that? Great! I'll grab my raid message. I just wonder what Insert Channel is up to. My boy. This stream is what all true warriors strive for. That's our raid message, by the way. This stream is what all true warriors strive for. Let's do it. Thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the raid. I appreciate you. And I will be back tomorrow with Atlas, with my sister. We got at least one more stream of that, so... Night, everyone. See you on the other side.